Hi, everyone. Hello. Good evening. Well, it is 4:30, so it's getting there. It's getting dark outside. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Say hello as you join so that I know everyone that is here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dawn. Hello, everyone. Hi, Carrie. Hello, my friend. Hi, Penny. How about those doorbusters? Woo-wee. There are some incredible doorbusters happening right now. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Brandon. Hello, my friends. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, filter on in. So today, as promised a couple of days ago, I was going to use the Pink and Main items, but the Pink and Main items took a little bit longer than we anticipated to come in. So because it took a little bit longer than we anticipated, we are going to use them today. So just so you have kind of a product listing, so to speak, of what we're going to be using, we are going to be using, I guess we can go to the top view real quick. We are going to be using just a scrap, just a piece of watercolor paper, because we are going to use the watercolor paper to actually to stamp on so we can color. Then we are going to use the Dear Friend. That's why I said hello, my dear friend, in the title. We're going to use this stamp. We are also going to use the die, the coordinating die, that we also do carry as well. We're going to be using some of the Ballroom gems because I just feel like this little deer really, really needs a sparkly nose because, I mean, why not? Hello, Darren. Hello, Renee. And we're also going to use some vellum because we want to add just a little bit of visual interest, and I'll show you how we'll do that with a little piece of tape and a little bit of Brutus Monroe foil. And then we're also going to use a piece of paper. This is a piece of paper from the what is the word I'm looking for? It is from the Through the Woods. It's from the Tula and Norbert's Party collection. Okay. And then we're going to use a little bit of foil. And again, you guys all know, this is how my foil comes to me. Unfortunately, you can't purchase a giant roll like this. The giant rolls like that aren't readily available to the public. So what we're going to do first, and we're also going to use my new favorite toy that I haven't opened yet, the Altenew Mini Blossom die cutting machine. So Michael, our Michael here at Brutus Monroe, really got me excited about this machine, and I, honestly was like, what gives? Why do I need a machine like this? What's the deal? Well, today I'll show you why we need a machine like this, and it's because little things like this, when you're die cutting them, you really don't want to bust out a giant machine. So we're going to go ahead, and we just got these fully in stock, and look at how beautiful this box is. So this is not really mine, it's Brutus Monroe's, but luckily I'm the luckiest guy in the world, and I work at Brutus Monroe, so I'll be able to use it whenever I want. So let's go ahead and pop this out. Let's take a look at it, shall we? So it does come with the cutting plates and the machine, and look at suction cups. So this is the machine we're going to use, and I think honestly we're probably just going to end up keeping this right here on this mat because it really doesn't. Let's see if you can see that in the view. You sure can. It really doesn't impair, the view or anything. And once you got it stuck down, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's going anywhere. So let's go ahead and stick that down, and yeah, we should be good to go. So that is too good to go. Let's move it up here a little bit. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So I'm going to move my little plates out of the way because we don't want them to be in the way. And let's get to stamping. So I'm going to grab the Misty. And I was going to use a doily too because these are on sale for $1 a pack right now in the doorbusters. But I don't know if I'm going to end up using don't know if I'm going to end up using the doily. Oh, and this looks like this corner is just going to be a little bit too big, so I'm going to use my handy dandy, everything's miniaturized today, handy dandy little Tim Holtz trimmer to get that straightened out there, and I'm going to throw it across the room. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp our little deer. And we want to position this right in the corner. So is everybody having a good day? It's almost time for Turkey Day. Look at that little deer. I love it. All right, so we're going to pop that off of there. And the reason I'm stamping first is we are going to do some watercoloring with some Simon Hurley inks. So because of that, I want to make sure that we are good and dry before we get going. So we'll start building the card after this is all stamped out. Hi, my Kara. Oh, that's great, Candy. That's pretty good on the first try, but we're going to stamp it a couple of times because, as I always say, if you have the Misty, always stamp it a couple of times. I mean, why not? I love this little stamp. All right, now that is really good and stamped. So I'm going to set this to the side for one moment while I clean off my stamp. And I'm so lucky to have the pumpkin donut squeaky clean today. That's the sound of a clean stamp, I can tell you that much. Clean and dry, and I'm also, of course, using the Brutus Monroe cloth. It will. I was thinking it would make really super cute slim lines, mini slim lines. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this back on its insert here, its acetate, and set that to the side. So now we're going to let this sit to the side for just a moment to dry. And what we're going to do is we're going to prep our larger piece of paper. So all the new Pink and Main stuff is so good, so good. So we're going to cut this piece down to 4 by 5 1/4 because we do want to have the little bit of a border all the way around, and I'm going to use my larger trimmer. For this. Oh, first we have to take this little. First we have to take the branding strip off. Okay. So we need 4 by 5 1/4. And there we go. All right. And then I'm going to grab some of the Brutus Monroe. The Brutus Monroe already pre-cut and scored card bases because they are just an absolute dream come true. If y'all have not purchased some of the pre-scored card bases, I mean, they're just the best. Now, they are being upgraded to 100-pound. So they are right now an 80-pound. And the reason I like the 80-pound is because you can put a whole bunch of stuff on top of it and you don't have to worry about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this right here. Let's see how we're going to build our card. So I think we're going to do that. And I think we might take a doily. Let's see. These doilies, I mean, at $1 a pack, they can't be beat. So I think we're going to take the doily here. We're going to do a little piece of vellum. Yeah, do a little piece of vellum with a little, yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so let me cut my vellum real quick. So I have the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 sheets of heat-resistant vellum, the best. The best. It is a, like, when you feel our vellum, there's just, it's incredible. All right, so we're going to cut this down Let's see. Let's see here. So we're going to cut it down to 5 inches. Let's see. So, no, we need it to be cut down to... Let's see. Nope, we'll need 4. Let me grab my big trimmer again. Oh, I'll tell you that's squeaky clean. So we'll need this to be 5 1/4. Yes, and then I think we'll just do a strip. So let's say a 2.5 inch. No, we'll do a 2.5 inch strip. Perfect. All right, and then that will sit right here just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. You know, because we like to build up the things that we're doing. All right, and then let's move all these pieces out of the way. Let me move my zhuzhin mat out of the way. And now we need a piece of foil. So again, luckiest guy in the world because my foil comes on this giant roll like this. I'm gonna grab my roller. Zippity-doo-dah, and I'm only going to need a piece about this big. And to anyone that's going to ask later, because I know you will, we do sell these. Look for Rotary Tool. We do sell those. And it is a dream, because they're very inexpensive. They have a small blade profile, so it makes it really easy to cut out your foils. All right, so now to add a little bit of visual interest to our little piece here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of adhesive, and let's see, what adhesive do I want to use? I think I want to use some, do I want to use Coverall? Hello to everyone that's just joining in. I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I am just feverishly searching for what adhesive I want to use. I know, so do I. So do I, Carrie. We'll just use some of the tissue tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place some tissue tape. Actually, this will help us. Let me first place down my vellum on here like so with some of the rainbow tape. And then I can follow the line of my grid. And it doesn't need to go all the way down. We just want to create a little bit of interest here. So I think we'll do kind of a staggered pattern. And I kind of like the ripped look. If you don't like the ripped look, if it makes you nervous, that's okay. Cut it off. All right, and then we are going to cut off the little stragglers here. Like so. And then we're going to burnish this down, because remember, you want to burnish down your adhesive, but you do not, absolutely do not want to burnish down your foil. So there's our little visual interest piece, and now I'll grab a pick tool to lift off pieces, and since we burnished it down really, really well, it's going to stick right where it should. And this will also give us a place to adhere our adhesive to. See what I mean in a minute. All right. And this is the red static. I'm not sure, this might be out of stock. I hope not, because I hope you can get it, but the red static might be out of stock. Oh no, it's not out of stock. Penny posted it. So now all we're going to do is we're just going to place our foil right on top. And, You're just going to give it a little, do not use this and do this, because you can scratch your foil. A lot of folks think you just need a soft touch and just a little bit of pressure. And you just lift. And this is the easiest, I think, most fun way to add a little bit of sparkle to your card. Look. Isn't that great? So it's just going to layer on here like so. And it's just going to give us just a little bit of razzle dazzle, right? Just a little bit. That's all we needed. Okay, so we'll move that to the side. And now we've had plenty of time to color in our deer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my zhuzhing mat, and I know this is not in stock yet. It's coming. It's coming. We have a couple of different types of mats and stuff coming. Just please be patient with us while we're in this transitional period of doing new things. So I'm going to grab some Gur. I'm going to put it right on my zhuzhing mat here. And I'm going to grab my water brush and add just a little bit of water. Don't need too much, and we're just going to go in and we're going to start. Now, I did use the Gur. This is from the Simon Hurley ink line, and it's just such a pretty little brown color. And obviously, the less amount of water that you use, the more prominent your ink color will be. But for me, I really like, you know me, I am obsessed with watercoloring. It's my favorite, absolute favorite medium to use for coloring. And Simon Hurley's inks have really set the bar high for, you know, using inks to watercolor with. And just so everyone knows, we have had a lot of questions about if we would be restocking his inks, and we are. We just placed a reorder today. We're getting things in as quickly as we can. Y'all are just so awesome and ordering things, which is just has been absolutely amazing. So we're just trying to, at this point, we're just keeping up. So we appreciate you. We sure do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to go in on the ears here. And just zhuzh in a little bit of color. Oh, in his little tail. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit of the the Viper. Just a tiny little bit to give us a deeper brown for the antlers. It's going to be like kind of a greenish brown, but I think it'll be nice. Just need it to be a different shade of brown. And I definitely think that did the trick. And I mean, if mixing colors on the fly worries you, just grab, you know, a different shade from your collection, or just do the same brown, but just do it a little bit lighter, right? All right, and then we're going to do Love Struck for the ears. But first, let me clean up my mess here. Oh, wait until you see. I was actually playing around with. I'll show you a little sneak peek. I was yesterday playing around with one of the free gifts. Can you guess what this is going to be? Oh, that's all I can show you. But it's one of the free gifts. Oh, I forgot to do his hooves. All right, let's do the cheeks. Let's do the cheeks and the ears first, and then we'll come back to the hooves. I just love this little deer. All right, so we'll do the hooves, and we'll do them a darker brown. We'll really saturate our brown on our brush here. Use very little water. There we go. Yes, sparkly chucks go in every order. Robin, wait until you see. I can't wait for that email to go out on Thursday. Only one day away. Only one day. Oh, look at that little deer. So cute. All right. So let me clean up my mess again. Wait until you see the free gifts this year. All right. So we're just going to go in and dry our little deer off. And look at how cute. Look at how perfect. It's just like the subtle little zhuzhing is all it needed. All right, so we're going to grab our little, well, we're going to have to trim this down just a little bit, which is okay. No biggie. Very simple with our little trimmer. See, this is the nice thing about this little trimmer. If you don't want to get, all the big trimmers and stuff out, you can do it so easily with this. All right, so let's grab our die. Everything will start on midnight tomorrow night. That's the plan. Don't hold me to it. Make sure that free gifts go into your cart, but that is the plan. But the thing is, it's going to all depend on how quickly I can get the rest of it, because we have new products because we had to make sure we brought in a whole bunch of new products for all of our folks that have a lot of the Brutus Monroe stuff, because we knew they'd want to get the free gifts. So we had to figure out a way to bring in a whole bunch of new products. So we have new Doodlebug, we have new Doodlebug, we have the new Dare to Be Artsy, and that new Dare to Be Artsy, wait till you see it. We have new Altenew, and we're going to be doing live demos every day. So we're going to do a live demo on Friday, we're going to do a live demo on Saturday, and we'll do a live demo on Monday. There won't be a live demo on Sunday because we're going to try to rest that day, but we're going to be doing lots of live demos to show you all of not only the new products, but we're also going to showcase the free gifts, because you're going to want to know how to use them, because 90% of the items that are free gifts are brand new, never released products. All right, so we're just going to send this through. First time using this machine. And I love it. That was a wonderful experience to just be able to just run that through like that. Oh my word. Not have to use the big machine. And it cuts out the little legs. I can't. Oh, and that's the first time we've used that cutting plate. All right. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so perfect. All right. Let me put the cutting plates up here, grab this here. All right, so now we need a sentiment. So I think what we'll use is, maybe we'll just use Merry Christmas. I think that's perfect. So we are Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard is our time. And I think we'll stamp this on some red paper. Some of the red lightweight paper. Or maybe we'll do green. No, let's do We'll do craft. Every card could use a little craft, right? And I will never ever be able to cut that out perfectly like that again. So I think we're going to leave the edge a little weathered towards the bottom here, because I think that looks kind of cool. And then we'll just trim off the top and the bottom. You know me, I like the weathered edges. I know it makes a lot of people nervous when I like rip things and tear things, but that's just my jam. I like, you know, I like a good, I like the good, I like things to, you know, look uniform and precise, but I feel like on every card you have to have a little bit of mystery. You have to have that one unkept piece, you know, so it looks, you know, real. It looks like, you know, something that you did. Handmade, some sort of handmade element. All right, so we'll move this to the side. Give it about 2 seconds to dry, but really the Raven, look, it's already dry. You just don't want to add water to things like that right away. Speaking of water, this heat. This studio has its own furnace, our new studio, and I'll tell you right now, it works. It works. But I mean, we have four furnaces for this whole big building, so it's always quite the charade when they're all on at the same time. But we stay warm. Hi, Maddie. Oh, I can't wait till you see either. I can't wait till you see either. It's good. It's going to be a good year. All right, did I put that on upside down? I sure did. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right, back down to the table. So, let's start assembling. Oh, nope, hold on. First, we gotta cut this out. Yes, definitely not. And I also love that cuts right where the edge is. Oh, it's just so wonderful. And we do have these finally in stock. Well, I guess I shouldn't say finally. We've had them for a little while now. Well, that looks about right. There we go. All right, so now let's assemble. Got all of our pieces. In the 50s, it was not in the 50s here today in Pittsburgh. That is for sure. Oh, my tape runner's almost out. It's almost out of juice. Oh, here's some in this. I have some in drawer number 2. All right. So we're going to go ahead and place this right in the center. All right, and then next we're going to place our vellum panel. And the great thing about this is we can actually take our adhesive and place it right where this line is. So you'll never see the adhesive. It's going to be right behind where those other pieces are. Now, obviously well, not obviously if you don't know, but the Brutus Monroe vellum, we're going to leave a little tiny strip at the edge here. The Brutus Monroe vellum, it really hides a lot of the adhesive behind it, but look at how we're already just absolutely beautiful. All right, now I do suggest using some dry and wet adhesive when you're using the doilies, because these are, if you have never experienced our doilies, these are a firm, they're just the best. They're laser cut, first of all, and right now you can get them for $1. The packs of them for $1. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of Brutus Monroe Easy Squeeze glue, And we're just going to place that around and towards the center. Again, I suggest using both. I'm using these thick doilies. Then we'll just place that doily right there. And, you know, the thick, the dry adhesive grabs right away. And then that allows the wet adhesive plenty of time to dry. And now we're going to place our little deer. I have to be real careful because his legs are real skinny. Real skinny. All right, so we'll place him right here. And then the Merry Christmas we'll place right down here. And then we're going to put a sparkle, because I have become obsessed, and I'm actually going to tuck this like this. Because, I mean, why not, right? Okay, and then I've been obsessed with, I have a confession to make. I've been overwhelmingly obsessed with gems lately that I've had to purchase every single new gem that we brought in. So there's a gem in here that I just think, so these are the Ballroom Collection. This gem, I have been eyeing it up since the day we got these in, and I just feel like if you got up close to a magical reindeer nose, this is what it would look like. So that's what we're going to use on their nose. All right, so we're just going to need a little dollop of glue. A little dollop of glue. A little dab will do, yeah? It's literally all you need is a tiny little dollop. There we go. And then we will grab our little rhinestone. I still have I have rhinestones all over the place from the other day. And we're just going to use our little picking tool to move it to the side. Oh my goodness gracious, that makes me so happy. Okay. All right, so we finally finished the card, and I'm going to bring it up closer so you all can see what it's going to look like. So here is our finished card, and look at that nose. I just think that nose is so cool. So we were able to very simply and very easily create this Merry Christmas card. And I mean, you could really, really create a lot of these in a very short period of time. You stamp a whole bunch of your deer, and once you get your deer all stamped out, you color a whole bunch of them, and you die cut them. Really, the vellum, you know, cut up a bunch of pieces of vellum, get your foil, you know, going, get your adhesive on all of them, cut up your, I mean, this is a great Christmas card. I think it's so simple to make, and look at that nose, the way it's catching the light. These products that we have in our industry now, I mean, what a time to be alive. So look at that nose. So again, these, I don't know if we have these still in stock. Y'all are going to have to let me know if these Ballroom Collection are still on the website. I know that all of the Pink and Main stuff that we just recently brought in has been going. So if we don't have it, we can always reorder it. I'm almost 100% certain that these jewel mixes are gone. We have reordered them. Don't worry. They are on their way. But we can only get things in, you know, so quickly. So that's all I have for y'all today. Does anybody have any questions for me before I go? It's link is above. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. Any questions? I'm glad we still have them in stock. Oh, good. Of course, Candy, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right. Well, if no one has any questions for me, what time again for the lives? Peg, I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure of when the lives will be. They're going to be kind of sporadic. because we're going to be like taking a break away from fulfilling and, you know, packing orders, because it's all hands on deck. The team, I have to give a shout out to the team here at Brutus Monroe. My goodness gracious, they, in 2 days, they got over 600 orders out the door. I mean, right now, they are shipping within about, now, I should say this to say this, they're shipping within about an hour of the order being placed. That's how, I mean, they are so on the ball, so quick this year. And, you know, the team is just incredible. So we don't want a backlog like we had last year. I mean, we had a backlog for a very long time last year. That is not going to be the case this year. So we want to make sure that you're able to get your things before the holidays. So we are like zipping away. The Black Friday sale will begin at midnight on Thanksgiving. So we're hoping that everything goes off without a hitch. I would say the soft launch of the Black Friday sale will be midnight on Thanksgiving. Now, if there are any glitches or anything like that, we will work through them through the night. But the thing is, the system needs, so here's what I'll say. 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thanksgiving is when I can guarantee that everything will be good to go. 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is if you are a die-hard Brutus Monroe fan, which I know so many of you lovely folks are that are in here. That is when you can begin filling your cart. But what I will say is fill up your wish list, because if you have a wish list on Brutus Monroe, there is an add to cart feature, and you could just fill up your whole entire wish list. I can tell you though, let me pull up my notes. What I can tell you is that you are, hold on, let me get base camp. So the highest level, oh no, where am I looking? Oh, here we go. So the highest level is at $300. So if you put $300 worth of items into your wish list, that will get you everything that we have that is a free gift. So if you have that, oh, that's good. Michael is in here showing me the samples of the Black Friday gifts. Because remember, about 80%, oh yeah, Michael will show you. I'll show it to you. About 80% of, here's a sample, wrong camera. Here's a sample of one of the free gifts that you can get. Look at me moving it like it's going to sparkle. It's glitter, but it's not. So you guys are going, I'm telling you right now, this year is the year that you want to make sure that you stock up your wish list. Put stuff into your cart. Grab all of the goodies, because remember, not only do we have the free gifts, but 99.9% of the website is on sale. So that 99.9% of the website that's on sale, and obviously the 0.1% is the percentage that is the percentage of, like, you know, the classes and, you know, events and things like that. But even brand new stuff is 10% off. So that's just incredible. I mean, I'll tell you right now, you look at anyone out there. Now, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, please. You look at anyone's sale, day after Thanksgiving sale, and the stipulations is brand new stuff. Nope. Not 10% off, not any percent off. We're doing 10% off of even brand new items. So if items hit the website the day of, you're getting 10% off of them. So there's an additional percentage off of clearance. And but I will say, this is the one thing that I will say, is if you have the means to place an order for doorbusters first, or place an order for doorbusters beforehand, I would suggest putting together that order and getting it, you know, within today and tomorrow. Because I can tell you, I just checked the numbers, and I'm not going to check right now, but the numbers on our doorbusters are very, very low. So I can tell you the Aqua Pigment mystery box is already almost sold out. The Aqua Pigment mystery box, you get 3 full-size Aqua Pigments. They're beautiful, they're shining, they're shimmering, they're splendid. Those are almost gone. There's a four pack mixed media mystery box. It has four glazes in it that have never been released. They are an opaque glaze. They are amazing. Never been released. But because they're in the old jars that we're no longer using for the glazes, they gotta go. So that, I think, is only $10 for all four. If you've been wanting to try the Galaxy glazes, you get a 4-pack right now. I think it's $15. Is it $15? They're going to be gone. So that's, hello, Gina. We just showed your card. I think it was your card. Was it Gina's card that we just showed? Hi, Annette. So, just so you know, those items that are in the doorbuster category, I can almost guarantee that they will not be available. Well, there's going to be some of them that are still available because we are adding them daily. But I can almost guarantee that if you're waiting for doorbusters for also the other sale items, don't wait. Don't wait. Because, I mean, the dollar sequins, gone. There's a lot of things that are in the doorbusters that are not, the stencils on their way out. So a lot of the items that are in the doorbusters, what I'm trying to say is don't sit on the doorbusters because we only have an allotment of so many. And you'll notice that if you go to the BrutusMonroe.com right now and you click on doorbusters up at the top, there are several that have already been removed. Because what we're doing this year that's a little bit different is we are removing the products that are sold out because no one wants to get in there and say, I could have gotten that for that. So $5 dies. My goodness, the $5 dies. The $4 paper pads. I think the paper pads are $4. Don't wait. Grab those things and then come back because I'm going to tell you, if you pay, you're only going to probably pay shipping once unless you get $100 worth of doorbusters, which a lot of you are. You'll know we'll get free shipping on that. But if you want to grab the highest level, which I will tell you, the highest level at $300, you are going to get a beautiful Martha Stewart trimmer. It is one of my favorite trimmers out there. I use that one for the fancy paper. I use this one for just the regular paper, but the Martha Stewart one is I'll show you it. I'll show you all about it. We have given them away before, and the reason we give them away all the time is because it's literally, I think, my absolute favorite trimmer when it comes to being very precise, and it also, I believe, has a scorer on it too. So that is at the $300 level. I'll tell you all about it on Thanksgiving evening. I'm going to be stopping in, but you'll get emails, you'll get text messages, you'll get app notifications if you have the Brutus Monroe app. You'll get all sorts of info. So just, I hope you all have a really, really good Thanksgiving. If you are having Thanksgiving dinner in your part of the world, I always forget that we have folks watching from all over the world. Everyone, real quick while we're still sitting here chatting, type in real quick where you're from. Just type in the state. Just the state is fine, or the city and state, whichever you prefer. But I know that we have folks. From Australia, and we have folks from, literally from the UK, from all over the world, which is just, I just think that's so cool. So I know that Thanksgiving doesn't happen. Even in Canada, our neighbors, they do not. So there we go. In Canada, they do not celebrate Thanksgiving at the same time. So look at how many all over the world. So how fun is that? So, Newfoundland, Canada, is that I just saw Come From Away, Susan. Susan, is Come From Away, that was set there, right? Or no? That musical is set there, right? That is so incredible. I did not know you were from there, if I'm correct. One of my favorite musicals. Absolute favorite. It's just absolutely incredible. So that is everything. It was, oh my goodness, Susan, that's incredible. Yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite shows. So that is everything that I have for you this evening. I gotta go because this furnace just turned back on, and I lost 16 pounds just standing here. It works. We don't need the furnace guy to come out and check it this year. It's good. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. Thank you so much for being a part of my extended and very, very, very appreciated family. I love you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own little dear card, Merry Christmas dear card, or of course, your own ending. Oh, I will tell Rob, Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you all so very much. You are so, so special to me. Again, remember to create your own or create something every day, whether that is your little dear card or your own ending. I love you all. I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will most likely be live tomorrow as well, because I think I want to do some foiling tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Some hot glimmer foiling might be fun. So I will tell them hi, Mom. So that's everything. That's Rob's mom that's in here with us. That's my other mom that's in here with us. So thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I appreciate this time that we spent together, and I will see you all very soon.